In 1835, the Texans used a cannon lent to them by the Mexicans. They used it to fight off Indians and other attackers. October 2nd, 1835, the Battle of Gonzales. Although tensions had been simmering between rebellious Texans and the Mexican authorities for years, the first shots of the Texas Revolution were fired in the town of Gonzales, October 2nd, 1835. The Mexican army had orders to go to Gonzales and retrieve a cannon there. Instead, they were met by Texan rebels, and a tense standoff ensued before a handful of Texans opened fire on the Mexicans, who swiftly withdrew. It was a mere skirmish, and only one Mexican soldier was killed. After the Battle of Gonzales, the rebellious Texans moved quickly to secure their gains before a large Mexican army could arrive. Their prime objective was San Antonio, the largest town in the territory. The Texans, under the command of Stephen F. Austin, arrived at San Antonio in mid-October and laid siege to the town. In early December, they attacked, gaining control of the city on the 9th. The Mexican general, Martin Perfecto de Cos, surrendered, and by December 12th, all Mexican forces had left the town. On October 27th, 1835, a division of rebellious Texans, led by Jim Bowie and James Fannin, dug in on the grounds of the Conception Mission outside of San Antonio, then under siege. The Mexicans, seeing this isolated force, attacked them at dawn on the 28th. The Texans laid low, avoiding Mexican cannon fire, and returned their fire with deadly long rifles. The Mexicans were forced into retreat into San Antonio, giving the rebels their first major victory. On March 1st, 1836, delegates from all over Texas met for a Congress. That night, a handful of them hastily wrote a Declaration of Independence, which was unanimously approved the following day. Among the signatories were Sam Houston and Thomas Rusk. In addition, 3 Texas-born Mexican delegates signed the document. After successfully capturing San Antonio in December, rebel Texans fortified the Alamo, a fortress-like old mission in the center of town, ignoring orders from General Sam Houston. The defenders remained in the Alamo as Santa Anna's massive Mexican army approached and laid siege in February of 1836. On March 6th, they attacked. In less than 2 hours, the Alamo was overrun. All the defenders were killed, including Davy Crockett, William Travis, and Jim Bowie. After the battle, "Remember the Alamo" became a rallying cry for the Texans. After the bloody Battle of the Alamo, the Mexican army continued its unstoppable march across Texas. On March 19th, some 360 Texans, under the command of James Fannin, were captured outside of Goliad. On March 27th, nearly all of the prisoners were taken out and shot. Fannin was also executed, as were the wounded who could not walk. The Goliad massacre, following so closely on the heels of the Battle of the Alamo, seemed to turn the tide in the favor of the Mexicans. In early April, Santa Anna made a fatal mistake. He divided his army in 3. He left one part to guard his supply lines, sent another to try to catch the Texans' Congress, and set off a third to try to mop up the last pockets of resistance, most notably Sam Houston's army of some 900 men. Houston caught up to Santa Anna at the San Jacinto River, and for 2 days the armies skirmished. Then, on the afternoon of April 21st, Houston attacked suddenly and ferociously. The Mexicans were routed. Santa Anna was captured alive and signed several papers recognizing Texas independence and ordering his generals out of the territory. Although Mexico would try to take Texas again in the future, San Jacinto essentially sealed Texas independence.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty.
Hi, my name is. What? My name is. My name is.
Matt Barker.
I let you lick that lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I'll take you to the candy shop.
Soldier Boy, tough. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soldier Boy. Just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right.